This video is about significant figures. Significant figures indicate how much confidence or estimation of a measurement is known. There are 4 rules that we go by in calculating significant figures. You need to write each one of them down. Non-zero digits are always significant. 2 and 4 are both non-zero, so they're both significant. Leading zeros are never significant. If there are zeros in the front of a number and it's only zeros in front of a number, they're not significant. We already know that non-zero numbers are, so this number has 2 significant figures. Third rule, middle or trapped zeros are always significant. So this trapped zero, the one that comes between a 2 and a 4, is significant. We already know the 2 is significant and the 4. So 204 has 3 significant figures. Last rule, tail zeros are significant if and only if there is a decimal point in the number. So this 0 is trailing. It has a decimal. It is significant. We already know 2 and 4 are also. So 24.0 has 3 significant figures. Now let's look at 240. This 0 is trailing or tailing, but it has no decimal point, so we don't consider it significant. This 2 and 4 are, because always non-zero numbers are significant, so 240 has 2 sig figs. All right, now let's practice this. On your right-hand side, you have 1 through 8. We're going to do the first 4 together. Non-zero numbers are significant. Trailing zeros, if it does not have a decimal point, is not significant. So this has 1 sig fig, 4,000. Okay, leading zeros are never significant. Non-zero numbers are. So this number has 2 sig figs. Leading zeros are never significant. Non-zero numbers are significant, and middle zeros are significant. This number has 3 sig figs. Non-zero numbers are significant. Middle zeros or trapped zeros are also significant. Zeros, trailing zeros, if there is a decimal point, and there is significant. We do not count the times 10 to the 24th. So if you have a number and it's times 10 to the something, we don't count those numbers. So this has 1, 2, 3, 4 sig figs. All right, I need you to pause the video, do numbers 5 through 8, and then come back and check your answers. Okay guys, I've underlined all the significant digits in here, the significant figures, and then given you the number. If you notice down here, this one has 3 sig figs because we rarely see the numbers like this, but sometimes we do. The decimal point here, since it's there, these trailing zeros count. And now we're going to round numbers to 3 significant figures. Whenever you round, you are going to underline the amount of significant digits, which is 3, the first ones, the ones to the farthest left. So over here, we're going to underline the first 3 numbers, which is 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to look at the number that we didn't underline right next to it, right to the right of the 3. That's a 4. If that number is less than 5, so a 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4, this number does not increase. If this number is a 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, then we would round this number up. So this number is a 1, 2, 3. The 3 stays the same, and we replace all the others with zeros. This has 3 significant digits, so our number is 123,000. You'd round this number to 123,000. Now let's round number 2 to 3 significant figures. First thing you do is you underline the first 3 significant digits. Look at the number right to the right of the last one that you underlined. It is a 9. It is above 5. It's 5 or above, which means we are going to round that 4 up. So that 4 changes to a 5. and we keep our 2, 3, and our negative. These 9s, we change them to 0. So then negative 234,999 to 3 significant figures will be rounded as negative 235,000. Now I would like for you to pause the video and do the next 2. Okay, check your answers. Each of these are rounded to 3 significant figures. I've underlined the first 3 that you're supposed to round or keep, and then the one that you're supposed to look at. When multiplication and division, the answer can have no more sig figs than are in the measurement with the fewest number of sig figs. Exact numbers, such as counting numbers and conversion factors, are not included when counting significant figures. Conversion factors. Okay, so I'm having issues. Factors. Okay, we're going to do all 4 of these together. The first thing you need to do is you need to find out how many significant digits are in each of these. So the first one has 4, and the next one has 2. So our answer can have no more than 2 significant digits. You divide this number by this number. This is the number that you get. Okay? We can have no more than 2. So we're going to round this to 2 significant digits, which means we're going to keep these. Look at that one. It's less than 5, so this one's going to stay the same. So we're going to get rid of these. 0.00021 is your answer. All right, when you take 1,234,000 and divide it by 0.0000345, you are going to get 3.5768, some other numbers, times 10 to the 10th. Okay, we need to round this to, there's 4 here and there are 3 here. So our answer needs to have no more than 3 significant digits. So 3.57, we're going to look at this number right here. It's bigger than 5. So we're going to round this 7 up. So it's going to be 3.58, and then we get rid of these numbers and keep this, times 10 to the 10th. Okay guys, go ahead and do number 3 and number 4 on your own. Pause the video and then come back and check your answers. Okay, these are the answers. I've underlined the number of significant digits in each one of these, and then I've multiplied them, wrote out the number I got on my calculator, underlined the first number of significant digits that we need to keep, put the arrow, and this is the answer.